Unmute me!
Listen to me, you whining little whelp.
From the Gettysburg Tour Studio.
Hey everyone, it's Cameron.
Shut up!
You're listening to Addressing Gettysburg Today.
There's no time. Hello, exactly.
Oh my God! They're taking this out. Oh, it's so unnatural, and this is gonna look horrible, and this is bad. And how can they do that? That looks slippery, and this looks bad, and that's a bad color. And oh my God, you bitches up for food.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Addressing Gettysburg Today. I am Matt, and we've got a full house of people. Ronnie Ronstadt, of course, is late, and so this is the thing. We're going to place our first. We're going to do two bets tonight. Not bets, but predictions. Well, one will be a bet, and one will be a prediction. Bet number one is Ronnie going to go to the tour tomorrow. Final one of the year.
No.
I am certain we're going to have 100 people.
No.
Actually, 99 because Ronnie isn't going to go. 98 because Ronnie and Kath won't go. So Eric says no.
I say no.
Mike says no. I say no. So really, if we were putting money on this would be pretty lame because we're all going to win on this one here. So Ronnie is not going to make it. Let's see. Everybody says no for Ronnie on the tour. So tour, no. I'm gonna expand this to just more than us here. So let's see. Matt, Mike, Eric, and then I'm gonna put a yes column here. Jeff, how about you? Ronnie coming tomorrow or not?
Maybe I'll take it.
You want to say yes?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna say yes. Let's go. Miles, young Miles, you have no idea what we're talking about, but go ahead. You want to say yes or no? Sure? I can't. You guys speak up. I can't hear you. No. Okay, he's saying no. Okay, Karen.
Miles said no, so I'm going to say no.
All right.
All right, Ronnie, shut up.
Donnie, how about you? Is Ronnie coming tomorrow?
I have faith in Ronnie.
Donnie has faith in Ronnie. He's saying yes. Okay. Tom Canavan, how about you? Is Ronnie going to make it tomorrow?
I'll say yes after I text her and tell her I'll split the money.
All right. Very good. Ty DeWitt, is Ronnie coming tomorrow?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? He says. All right. Wade.
Not here now, so I'm going to have to say no.
Oh, she's not here now, so he's going to say no. Okay. Wade's wife, I'm sorry, I forget your name. What? Carrie.
Yes.
She's coming. Okay, she gives her a yes. Who's that? Swayze Phillips.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, wow. So it's tied. 6-6. Is anybody else out there? No. Okay.
Thank God.
All right. So
Fuck, I got shit to do, man. Let's go.
So we have a tie. 6-6. Okay. Well, we don't even have a tiebreaker. Figure out a way to make the dog say yes or no. Like make her walk to one place if it's no, or another if it's yes.
He's saying yes.
She's saying yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. She is saying yes. Okay. All right. Very good. So it's 7-6. Yes. All right. We'll see. Now, the next now tomorrow, of course, is our last. Mike Lentz is sitting in for Ronnie Ronstadt, by the way. Thank you, Mike. How you doing? Tomorrow is our final Get Out of the Car tour for the 2022 season. It's been a good year. We've had
beautiful, yeah.
At least 90, except for last month because we stupidly were competing with the 160th of Antietam.
It's been a record-breaking year.
It has.
Because, again, consistently, we've broken records going on every single week, yeah.
That's right. I mean, not only are we up, I mean, we're way up from the highest we had last year, which was October.
Right.
And that's typical, is October and April are always the highest attended. But, like, this April, what do we have in April, Eric? Was it 90 in April, or 89 or 90?
No, it was like 82 or 83.
82 or 83. And then we jumped up to 90, whatever.
No.
What?
We only broke 90 once, and that was August.
No, we broke it twice. Yeah, we did.
Bollocks.
No, we did. Because I was like, I can't believe we're getting, like, consistently getting 90 people.
We were like mid 80s for 2 months. Yeah, May and June we were like mid 80s, like 85, 86.
Right. So what was April? April was
83.
83.
Yeah, April was 83. May and June were like 85, 86.
Uh-huh.
July,
see, I think June was 90 and August was 92, right?
No, August was 92, but that was the first time we broke 90.
I seem to remember breaking 90 before
Hey,
that.
listen, if there's anybody in this room that tracks numbers from this shit show, it's this guy.
It's true. It's true. Okay. All right. So I think we're gonna break 100 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's pretty safe.
Except for Veronica.
So
She's gonna screw it up because she's not gonna show.
So are we taking bets on?
Yeah, we're
numbers?
gonna do this again. So I think we're going to hit exactly 100. This is Matt's number. Matt says 100. Mike Lentz.
I'll say 107.
Oh, you're going to say higher than 100. Okay, Mike Lentz, 107. Remember, this is closest without going over. Eric?
70.
Okay.
There's a reason for
Yes,
that.
there is a reason for that.
And I will lay that out.
You'll
once other
redeem
people-
yourself.
Once the other 9 people have given their numbers.
No, they're not going to be here, so
Oh, okay,
there's no
fine.
point. So this is just the people who are going to be here. So,
So
100,
there's-
107, and 70.
There are 2 other things that we're competing with tomorrow. One of them is a Matt Atkinson battle walk from 10 to 12.
Yeah, but people can go online and see that.
And the Cedar Creek reenactment is this weekend.
Yeah, but that's a further drive.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that go to that.
But it's beautiful up here. I don't know. We have people who
I'm going
flew
with
in
70.
for this. One flyer, and then everybody else should have flown, but it's because it's a long drive. But they didn't. There's a long drive there from Wade. Donnie, what, 4-hour drive? Ugh. Jeff, 4-hour drive. Kent, Swayze Phillips, what, 20-hour drive? 9? 9-hour. Tom, what are you? 4.5 hours. A lot of people coming down this weekend. I think we're hitting exactly 100. It's very kind of you to think we're going to get 107. But yeah.
The eternal optimist in me.
Yeah. And, like I said, you will be able to see Matt online. So
Yeah.
you can watch that over and over
just-
again.
Yeah. In multiple areas. Yeah.
If we happen to, where is his tour going to be?
Over on the Confederate side.
Yeah, it's probably a safe
The
bet.
Confederate side doing what?
Units, but it's over
No,
that side.
it's Davis's brigade.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
pretty sure it's-
we won't bump into
Pretty
him.
sure it's first day.
Oh,
Okay,
really? He's doing something a little bit different.
I was going to say it would be cool if our
Yeah.
two tours met on the same field and then charged against each other. So that's about it for tomorrow there. And well, let's see. I had a lot of stuff I want to talk to Veronica about, but she's not here now.
It's fucking Pickett's Charge.
Again.
Oh, it's Pickett's
It's
Charge.
Davis's brigade and the Pettigrew Trimble assault.
Oh, okay.
That's the class. He pulls that one out every single year.
Number 4.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so again, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to a previous version of that on YouTube or wait until this one comes out on YouTube while you're with us. I know I'm just thinking of other people who told me that they're coming from far and wide. So yeah, I think we're going to hit 100 people, I think, tomorrow. Unless the 90 that have been coming this year decide to not come. If we don't have that base, then we're screwed. But I think we're going to be good. It's going to be
It's
gorgeous
gonna be
tomorrow.
gorgeous. 70s?
Yeah, 70, and probably I think Donnie was saying it's like the last day that's going to be nice, right? Donald, come sit in here by this microphone. We've got an open microphone. Come and sit in here.
Center your stool on that white X. if
Yeah,
you
sit
would.
on the X. Put your stool on the X.
There we go.
There you go, Ron. And you could put that headphones on there and pull this mic into you. Jeff wants to know if you need help pushing in your stool. All right, so
Oh, by the way,
what?
There are children.
I know, but he doesn't get
but we're bearing the lead. Donnie of
American Civil War IG _ in the Instagram.
He's only
And
got like 20 followers now. So
I know,
because
I
I
know.
quit. I'm a quitter.
What a loser.
They were all bots anyway.
No, they weren't all
they,
bots.
They were.
How
Come
many?
on.
How many do you think were legit?
I
You
got
had like 40,000.
I had like 300 or 400 likes per post at the most.
Okay, so what? But that doesn't mean. All right, so that's like maybe you had 3,000 or 4,000 real people following you then.
Maybe.
Because we have almost 4,000 on Instagram, and like a good post gets 180 maybe likes. So that's like,
But-
not a lot. But if you figure,
Since I've come back, though, I only have like 700 followers, and like 250 to 300 of them are liking my posts. So
see, that's better engagement.
it is.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the Reels thing now, which
Oh, I know, which are very funny.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
try. But it's what you got to do.
No, it is what you apparently, yeah, and that's what somebody keeps telling me, and I'm like, I don't get it. It's not that I don't get it. I get it. My brain, my creativity is better spent elsewhere.
Sure.
I can't. If all I was doing was an Instagram thing, I'd be having a ball with that.
Yeah.
Because the funny, you come up with some really funny ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah. So, what made you? So, in case people don't know, you had a very successful Instagram account, American Civil War IG, and then you said, "I can't take the stress anymore," and you.
That's exactly how I said it.
I know.
Too.
And then you.
Don't worry, you should have heard Matt in the spring of 2020.
And 2021 and 2022.
Yes, we've all been there. We've all been there.
I'm there at least once a year.
Yeah.
But so you wanted to you wanted to quit, and then eventually you did.
I did.
You quit.
I did. I walked away for about 2 months.
Yeah, and why? Like, I mean, it was so. My question is, why did you delete it and not just
because I
hide it?
Post all the same old content again.
Exactly. Now it's all brand new again.
Clever, very
But,
clever.
No, it just. I had every intention of never coming back to it again. I really did.
Because
it stopped being fun. I didn't do it to
what?
I didn't do it to become famous like you, Matt.
That's not why I did this. I did this to tell the story of the Battle of Gettysburg. You okay, Donnie? You want
You got tissues?
a Kleenex? So you couldn't handle the pressure of your stardom.
I couldn't.
And you were
It got
buckling.
to me.
Yeah, it got to you.
I had to go to rehab.
And you went into internet rehab.
I did.
Yeah. And what do they do in internet rehab?
It's a 19-step program.
19.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's harder to get off of than alcohol.
The first 18 are all just paddles, but yeah.
Paddles.
Yes. They just beat you with paddles.
And then the 19th step is to repeat to yourself, now I've learned my lesson.
And now I'm good.
Yes,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
I'm good. I'm all better now.
I'm all better now.
No, but so really, you weren't gone very long. A month?
2 months.
2 months?
About 2 months.
And the Civil War, the online, the Instagram at least, Civil War community was reeling. We were lost.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of like the leader. I think, as far as I know, you were the highest, the most followed Civil War account, no?
Civil War wise, probably. Most of the heavier ones are like World War II.
Yeah.
Those guys all have like
Yeah.
100,000, 200,000 followers.
There's a lot of people that like Nazis still.
Well, every middle-aged man goes through a World War II phase.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Whether it's when you hit that age, you're either going to smoke meats or you're going to study World War II.
That's right. Or both. Now both.
Yeah.
It's like that old Dennis Leary song, A-hole.
Yeah.
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 What's the one about books about war? There's a line in there
Yeah.
about books about war.
Yeah.
I like football and books about war.
Yeah.
I got an average house with a nice hardwood floor.
Yes.
I missed
You know
those.
you didn't write that.
I
right?
know. He's
He stole
apparently a
it.
big plagiarizer.
Yeah, he stole it.
Who did he steal that from?
Somebody that's, I think, isn't it the comedian that passed away?
Bill Hicks?
Yes.
Is it Bill Hicks
It
or
might
the
have
other
been.
one? The
I
heroin
might
one.
be totally wrong on that.
Who's the guy with the heroin died of heroin with the sunglasses? He kind of talks like a hippie man. You know,
I'm drawing a
what's
blank.
that guy's name? Long hair.
I feel like a lot of people who do heroin wear sunglasses.
It's a
well they
prerequisite.
It's not terribly specific.
But
He was
not
a man.
But not all of them are comedians.
No,
he
no.
was a comedian.
Yeah.
Well, it'll come to
No,
me.
I'm pretty sure it was Bill Hicks, though, if I remember correctly. Wasn't he friends with Joe Rogan? Because it was Joe Rogan that brought it out about the
think so.
plagiarism.
Yeah,
of
Joe
Dennis
Rogan
Leary.
loves doing that.
Yeah.
He loves pointing out who's stealing from who, and rightfully so. I mean, that's somebody else's work.
Absolutely.
And just because somebody dies doesn't mean you can take their work. No, but so back to you and the Instagram account. Explain to me, because a lot of people are like, "Oh God, what a wimp!" Like he has to quit because he can't handle the pressure of an Instagram account about the Civil War. But what'd you have to deal with? Tell the people what kind of nonsense people like us have to deal
Well,
with.
it wasn't even so much that I couldn't handle it. It just made it not fun.
Why?
Because everybody's an expert, and I'm not.
Right.
Everybody has to nitpick everything that I put on there. I'm not a historian. I didn't go to college to
Period.
study history.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm a flight paramedic.
Right. Yeah.
This is just something that I do for fun.
Yeah, I only save lives for a living,
That's
sir.
all.
Who's correcting me?
do?
What do you do? Yeah.
But
Nothing.
it just wasn't fun anymore. Like every day I'd have to wake up and, try to figure out something to post, and, you end up down that rabbit hole, and the next thing I know, I'm spending 3 or 4 hours trying to come up with a post, and I'm like, it's not even worth it.
And then like you come up with a post, and and all the trouble it took to figure out what it's going to be, and then to do it and everything, and then some jackass who is like in his mom's basement in Alabama somewhere starts calling you a blue blood or a blue belly.
Oh, I was always too Yankee.
Yeah.
For that crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I get the same thing. We're too Yankee too.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, we're talking about a battle where they won. Like,
right.
I think it's more interesting to figure out how someone won than how someone lost.
Absolutely.
Because we all want to be winners, don't we? Right. So why are we going to study the loser? Go ahead.
There are good stories on both sides.
Of course there are.
And I try to cover as much of both sides as I can. But the real truth of it is that there just isn't as much out there for the Confederates.
People don't understand
they
that.
don't.
They
get
don't.
that.
They don't. All that history was, destroyed. So much was lost in Richmond.
Yeah.
And
If your side was so right, why did they have to burn their farging records?
Like when you're trying to fill out official reports on fucking corn cobs skins.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No.
He's not wrong. No, but there just isn't as much out there. And if I find a good story on, about the Confederacy, I'm more than happy to post it. It doesn't bother me to cover both sides of it. Of course. But there's just...
And I would do the same thing, too. Tim, if you want to come in and sit down, you're welcome to. I would do the same thing, too, if I came across an interesting story.
But even like with these reels that I'm doing, like a lot of them...
Great. Oh, those. I love those.
I try to pick on both sides evenly, but I feel like I'm picking on the same people too much. Like I pick on McClellan a lot. A lot.
Okay, you had me falling out of my chair. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Oh, man. Did you like that? Oh, Hancock. I actually did that for Matt.
The Hancock one.
I did that specifically
the most interesting
for
man
Matt.
in the world. I love that.
Yeah.
The two commercial campaigns that always got me going was the most interesting man in the world and Real Men of Genius, the Bud Light commercials.
I'm coming up with one for that as well.
Good.
Yes,
That's
Real
my
Men of
favorite
Genius.
one.
Yes.
That's my favorite one.
But yeah.
We salute you, Mr. Giant Foam Finger Maker. Mr. Giant Foam Finger Maker.
But I love your posts because they bring out one, not yours, but his. I love your posts because you bring out things I didn't know previously, which is Hunter McGuire.
Yes.
With the Geneva, helping to contribute to the Geneva Convention.
And to be honest with you, Mike, that is the big reason why I came back, is because a lot of that stuff that you didn't know, neither did I. If I find something that I find interesting that I never knew about,
right,
then I have to put it out there because there's somebody else that probably doesn't know about it either. And there's a trillion of those little tidbits just out there floating around,
Yeah.
Don't post that.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Randy Marsh. So you came out here now for the tour. It's your first tour of this second tour of this year.
Second.
You did the beginning of the year and the end of the year.
I always try to bookend it.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so that's your thing, right?
Yeah.
Is you get in the beginning there. Now, you drove out. I was just out in your neck of the woods.
Yes, and I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
Yeah, you better be.
I had to work. What do
you know what? I sat up there, Mike Lentz. I sat up there. And I scanned the audience. I scanned, and I said, "Where's my buddy Donnie? Where's my buddy?" 1, 2, 3.
No, he didn't, because I told him I wasn't coming.
After
he's lying.
No.
He's lying.
In fairness, I didn't see that message until after the show.
Because you never check my messages.
I check your messages all the time, Donnie. But I can't, when I'm getting into show mode, I can't be bothered with such things.
Oh, you can't be bothered by the peasants. Can't be worried about what the little peons are doing.
No, I can't. There's too much. What the hell's going on out there?
I don't know. It's a party.
Jesus, I want to go out there. Mike, you take over. I'm going to party.
We're going on the road.
No, so yeah, I was out your neck of the woods. I got a question about your neck of the woods. Okay. First of all, I was in Carnegie.
Yes.
But you all say Carnegie.
Carnegie.
I'm sorry, Yins say Carnegie.
Get it right. It's Yins.
The rest of the country calls him Andrew Carnegie. I don't know what it is Carnegie
Did
stuff
he live
is.
in the rest of the country?
No, but the rest of the country loves him. Okay.
He lived in Pittsburgh.
How did he say? I heard on YouTube.
Listen.
I heard him speaking, and he said his name, Carnegie.
When Yins come down to Pittsburgh, Yins got to talk like us do.
Oh, God.
Okay?
Is that the accent?
Yes.
Do more
it's a
of
whole, There's a whole Yinzer dialect.
Donnie, here's the thing, is he went to Pittsburgh, but he went to Carnegie.
So he didn't go to Pittsburgh.
I didn't go to.
Didn't
no,
go
we drove
anywhere else.
through. We drove
Yins
through.
didn't come down to Pittsburgh
Yeah.
unless yins are down the strip. Okay?
Yeah, I don't know what he said.
You get
Is
down,
that English?
Get it down
know what you
Permane
mean.
Brothers.
Oh, I've heard of
Get
that.
a sandwich
Sandwich.
in an Iron City.
An iron.
Iron City.
Iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron.
Yins drink Iron City, right?
Iron City beer.
Yeah.
Beer, of course.
Comes
we
right
love
out the
Iron
Mon River.
City. Yeah.
Yeah.
The what river?
Out the Mon River.
The who?
The
Marne.
There's the Allegheny, the Mon, and the Ohio.
The Mon is short for Monongahela.
Monongahela. Okay, I was going to say, where's the
That's what I
Monongahela?
said.
And as long as you stay away from Sonora, you're all right.
Yins don't listen.
Wow. Wow. So the Monongahela, the Allegheny, and the who?
And the Ohio.
The Ohio.
The Ohio.
The Ohio.
The Ohio.
Yeah, that's worse than the
Ohio.
Baltimore accent, I think. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't Yins compare us to a bunch of jagoffs down Baltimore.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you what. Baltimore, Philly, Pittsburgh. I don't know, man. Those accents.
Donnie, I'm so
It's just the
fucking proud of
accents.
you.
Matt knows I got 1.5 million accents.
Yes, you do.
I could go all day.
He is the Peter Sellers of addressing Gettysburg. It's true. You are. Do the Swami character that you do.
The Swami?
Yeah. I don't know. Nobody knows what a Swami is.
Isn't that the guy that Johnny Carson used to
Yeah.
do?
I think
He'd
it
do
was
a
a
prediction.
Swami.
He had
Oh, no, that's the Karnak.
Karnak, yeah, but I
Amazing
think
Karnak.
he was supposed to be a
was a
Swami.
Swami,
Yeah, I
yes.
think that's what the idea was.
He'd say 3 things and then
Yeah.
open the envelope.
He'd be like, sis, boom, ba. And then Ed McMahon would be like, sis, boom, ba. And then he'd open the, name the sound when a sheep explodes. That was my favorite one. Sis, boom, ba.
Sis, boom, ba. Ha! Yes, you are correct.
Sis, boom, ba. Oh, God. They don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't.
Oh boy. Well, geez. All right. Listen, Donnie, stick around there in the hot seat.
Are you
there.
sure?
Yeah. You're good.
I'm having fun.
I know you are having fun. What we're going to do is take a break. We're going to come back and talk about a couple of other things. There's no news. Obviously, we're doing a short show, but we of course want to remind you all to come to our Get Out of the Car tour tomorrow. It is the last one of the year. We're trying to break 100, and we know that if you're in driving distance, whatever nonsense you think you're doing tomorrow can be changed. Okay. Again, you can watch some things on YouTube. You could go to your, uncle's funeral next week. Postpone that. Whatever it is. But you can't redo what we're going to do tomorrow. It can only be done in person. Some special presentations tomorrow. It's really going to be a doozy. So I hope we get to see you all next year. Not next year, tomorrow. I mean next day. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a moment. We're just going to do, Eric, I'll just do the audio break. We'll just do one break. So we'll be right back. Stick around, and we'll have more fun with you. Bye-bye now.
Be on the show? Send an email to info@addressinggettysburg.com. Be sure to include the reason why you think you'd make a good guest when you write us.
When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. We'll give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah.
Ever wanted to be a part of a movie production? Well, now is your chance. Hope Kelly is still struggling with heartache several years after her abrupt, life-changing decision to buy an apple farm outside the small town of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. But the loneliness of isolation gradually replaced the peace she initially found on the farm. Sent reeling when her fiancé left her for another woman before a previous Christmas, Hope has sworn off Christmas and relationships. But when her brother Ryan's old army buddy Nick shows up to the farm and is immediately taken with Hope, the temperature starts to rise. Still, it will take a Christmas miracle in the form of Charlie to help mend Hope's heart and allow her to trust again and find love. Join writer, producer, and director Bo Brinkman in the production of A Gettysburg Christmas with named talents like Jake Busey and Lee Majors. The script has tailored scenes to shoot at specific locations to highlight the beauty, history, and capture the Christmas spirit of Gettysburg with the goal of inspiring viewers to visit in droves. Those of you who have been wanting another movie to revitalize interest in visiting our awesome town have finally gotten your wish. And now you can be a part of getting this project off the ground. Bo and company are turning to you, the citizens of Gettysburg and the lovers of Gettysburg, to make this grassroots effort work. No Hollywood BS, just pure Christmas joy and romance. Just click the link in the show notes to get started, or go to GoFundMe.com and search for A Gettysburg Christmas.
You've heard us promote various ways that you can help us keep the show going, but one way we haven't pushed too much is our sutlery at addressinggettysburg.com/shop. That's a shame because we have designs over there by talented artists like Ty DeWitt of 1863 Designs and Mike Stretch of the Heritage Depot. So now we're promoting it. Buying shirts, hoodies, mugs, and other items from our sutlery not only helps us keep the lights on, but it also helps guys like Ty and Mike, and it helps spread the word about the show every time you wear an item or you sip from your mug. So head over to addressinggettysburg.com/shop and grab some merch. It's the perfect Christmas gift for the Gettys nerd in your family. That's addressinggettysburg.com/shop.
Our favorite bookstore in Gettysburg is For the Historian, located at 42 York Street. Isn't it, Eric?
You're darn tootin', Matt.
It's because they have the best selection of Civil War books in Gettysburg, both new and used, and online they have even more books to choose from.
But Matthew, what if the Civil War is simply not my thing?
Not a problem, my fine four-fendered friend. This is For the Historian, after all. They cover history from the ancient world to the 21st century with a strong selection of World War II and American Revolution books.
It's astounding how they squeeze thousands of titles from Osprey, Savas Beatty, UNC Press, and more into their store.
And it's also astounding how you and I both squeeze into our pants every day. Well, handsome, they have a warehouse too, and that's where they keep all those books that are available online at forthehistorian.com. And folks, if you go to forthehistorian.com now and order books until you're blue in the face, be sure you mention that you heard about them on Addressing Gettysburg in the Note to Seller box, and they will refund your shipping costs.
What if I prefer to browse in the store and don't want to go online to get my book?
Great question, Doodlebug. Just mention Addressing Gettysburg at checkout, and they'll take 20% off the retail price of your item. So go to forthehistorian.com, stop by 42 York Street, or call 717-685-5207. That's forthehistorian.com or 717-685-5207.
Need a Corps badge or other insignia for your uniform? Then check out the Badge Maker. Here's what some of his satisfied customers had to say. Miranda said, "I ordered an identification disc from Joe and it's fantastic. He hand stamped it exactly as I wanted. It has a great rough on-campaign feel to it and was reasonably priced to boot." Greg said, "My unit has purchased from him in the past. Quality badges and good service." And Jerry S. says, "The Badge Maker is the go-to place for accurate replica Civil War badges. Visit CivilWarCorpsBadges.com and attach a message with your order saying you heard about him on Addressing Gettysburg."
Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center, Gettysburg's premier museum, is housed in the historic Lutheran Seminary building constructed in 1832, a witness to the first day of battle. The museum's 3 floors of exhibits connect visitors to the dilemmas that led to the Civil War, provide a powerful and personal view of the battle's first day, and explore one of the battlefield's largest hospitals. No visit to Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center is complete without a guided tour of the building's famous cupola, where on the eve of battle, officers and civilians saw thousands of Confederate soldiers' campfires burning to the west, and Brigadier General John Buford watched for vital federal reinforcements as fighting erupted on the morning of July 1st. Today, you can stand where Buford stood and discover how this view helped chart the course of the Battle of Gettysburg. Your trip to Gettysburg is not complete without a serious visit to Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center, Gettysburg's premier museum. Purchase tickets online at seminaryridgemuseum.org or call 717-339-1300. To get tickets or a cupola tour, listeners may call or walk in and mention Addressing Gettysburg, or by ordering online using the promo code AG1863 for 20% off. Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center. It began here.
There's a devil to pay. This special episode of Addressing Gettysburg is brought to you in part by me, audiobook narrator Mike Scott. Narrator of Savas Beatty's Bloody Autumn, the Shenandoah Valley Campaign of 1864, and Unlike Anything That Ever Floated, the Monitor and Virginia and the Battle of Hampton Roads. If you are an author or publisher interested in having your titles produced as audiobooks, or even just in learning more about the process, give me a shout. You can find my contact info on my website, MikeScottVoice.com. That's MikeScottVoice.com. Hey, historian, author, and licensed battlefield guide Tim Smith. Matt gave me a full minute, so let me ask you an important question. Isn't it about time that John Burns' Hero of Gettysburg became an audiobook? Sickles has an audiobook. You know Jenny Wade is going to deserve an audiobook. Let's give John a shot. Get in touch, Tim. That's MikeScottVoice.com. I'm Mike Scott, your voice of history.
And Civil War Trails. It's the world's largest open-air museum, and they offer over 1,300 sites across 6 states. Drive the Gettysburg campaign turn by turn, paddle to Frederick Douglass's birthplace, or hike to remote earthworks and artillery positions. Visit civilwartrails.org to request a brochure and explore their interactive map. Follow Civil War Trails and create some history of your own. Hey, Gettysburg business owners. Winter is just around the bend, and you know what that means. No tourists. But just because people aren't coming to you doesn't mean you can't bring your business to them. If you ship, you're still in the game. And if you're a seasonal business, the time to advertise for your next season is in the off-season when people are making their plans. So what's an affordable yet highly effective way of reaching those people? Well, it's not radio. It's not TV, and it's certainly not print. Step out of the Jurassic era of advertising and run an ad on Addressing Gettysburg. We just reached 1 million downloads, and we're growing by the tens of thousands every month. Beyond that, our audience is happy to support those who support their favorite podcast. So email sales@addressinggettysburg for more information about advertising on our show. We look forward to helping your business grow. That's sales@addressinggettysburg.com.
You're listening to the Addressing Gettysburg podcast with Matt Calorie.
Was that a ghost? Nah, ghosts aren't real. You're back with Addressing Gettysburg today.
Remember
Here's
that,
Matt.
Miles. Ghosts are not real. Don't forget that, little Miles. Miles is Donnie's son. He's sitting here. He says he doesn't want to be. He goes, I don't want to do a podcast, he says.
Me neither.
All the girls at school just are going to make fun of me. Right? Is that what you're thinking of? Or no, they won't make fun of you. They're going to think you're cool. You're a big star now.
Yeah. You skipped school today to do this.
You did?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's
Best
why you
days
didn't
ever.
want to be on. Good on you.
It's incriminating.
Yeah.
So while I got to see the Irish Brigade Monument, my brother was in school learning about math.
Yeah.
While you were seeing the Irish Brigade Monument, your brother was in school learning about math.
That's right.
Poor brother.
Which would you rather do?
I'd rather look at the Irish Brigade
That's
Monument.
right.
Yeah. You don't need math.
No.
I'd rather do anything but math.
Yeah. Donnie, with your job, do you use math? No. With the pilot's job, the helicopter pilot's job that works with you, does he use math? No. What does he need math for?
No. He's a pilot.
You don't need math. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, you need math to figure out how much money you got coming in, coming out, and
maybe even start the helicopter, but what else do you need math for?
well, not to start it.
No, you just flip a switch.
You just flip a switch and then you
That's
put it on
all. I can do
autopilot. You don't even, It's all a joke. There was a time where you used to have to know what you were doing, but now everything's automated. Anybody can do it.
Yeah,
They
there
just,
you go,
it's like people don't want to lose their money and governments don't want to lose their licensing fees. So they say you still have to get a license, but I could fly a helicopter.
That's right.
You could fly it now, blindfolded.
I'd probably wreck.
No, we would all wreck, of course.
I was about to say that, Matt. You can fly a helicopter once.
Yes.
Right, maybe. If I could get it off the ground without killing myself. But no, of course, you do need math. You need math.
Math is
You don't need
important.
algebra, but you need math.
Stay in school, kids.
Don't stay in school. What?
Become a dropout.
Yeah, become a dropout.
Absolutely not.
Someone who doesn't want to be on a podcast, you're pretty good with the talking.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want a microphone?
Yeah.
Okay. We could still hear
tried.
you, I mean, we could still hear you.
I know.
Okay.
All right.
As long as you know. I wouldn't want you to think you couldn't be heard, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, hey, I heard what you said, Miles. Donnie's getting jinxed on the camera. Jeff is jinxing you on the camera like a child. Jeff Carvella is here. Of course, we haven't. Jeff, you haven't been here in quite a while. Spring, I think, is last time you were here.
Spring, you definitely saw me. July, we saw each other for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You were just passing through, kind of.
Passing gas.
Yeah, passing. Thank you. Thanks for bringing the quality of the show up. No, but anyway, so you're and sweet Sarah, she's not here, but she's coming tomorrow. Okay, good. That's what I'm hoping for.
The pup. Going on a tour.
The pup. Oh, good. Oh, great.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I like that. People bring their dogs. They bring their children. You know. That's good. It's bring the whole family. That's what we want here. By the way, this segment is brought to you by Von Dettem & Co., makers of fine and creative leather goods. From their trademark Atlas bag, designed to carry the Lano map book on the battlefield, to their wallets and keychains, Von Dettem & Co. is committed to making the finest leather goods around. Know how I know? Because they can't make a bad product if they tried. It's true. That's scientifically proven. Talent and craftsmanship are what set Von Dettem & Co. apart from other leathermen in the Civil War community. They'll even do custom pieces, and I can't wait to get my hands on my custom-made sling for my 1892 Winchester. It'll be sexy. So contact them at vondettumandco@gmail.com. That's VONDETTUMANDCO. Von Dettem & Co. Okay, so that's it. That's who. And of course, that's Eric, the producer's business. Oh, the dog's all worked up because we're clapping. There's like 400 people outside in the parking lot.
I can definitely make a bad product, by the way.
Now, Eric, I don't believe that.
My scrap pile would disagree with you.
Okay, so my favorite thing that he's made recently is for Jesse, the thing that holds the canister.
Oh, the canister.
Where is that? Yes, give me that, please, Karen. Thank you.
It's kind of like
Look at this thing. It's close enough. This I want one of these, and you know what I figured I would do? Exactly what I would. Well, I wouldn't put this stuff in here, but I have like colored pencils and paintbrushes and stuff. I would put it in there.
What do you need paintbrushes for?
Painting.
For painting.
Miles. What do you think I need it
This
for?
is why you should have been in school today.
You are not an artist.
Your brother's learning math, but you need art class to know what to do with paintbrushes. But Eric, this is called, what do you call that, bubble dye?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's, here, let me get another close-up of that here. Look at that, the bubbles. See that? That's so, like, psychedelic, man. It's like I'm watching the Jefferson Airplane, and they got some kind of, like, cool thing on the screen behind them as they play White Rabbit for 14 hours. That's what they used to do in those days, right, Tim? Hey, were you? Or so you're told. I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. Everybody says that. I was at Woodstock, or so I've been told. What, Miles?
You're dying over there.
I am dying over there.
Oh, wow.
Thanks. Jeez. This kid can't do.
I don't know where he gets that from.
This kid can't be bothered going to math class, but he's a critic, a podcast critic.
This child is a yinzer.
Proof that you don't need education to be an online critic.
No, you don't. You absolutely do not. In fact, a lack of education helps you be better. All right, but here's another thing I want to know about Pittsburgh.
Okay.
The Pittsburgh area.
Yeah.
No one there seems to park on the right side of the road, the correct side of the road. Do you know what I'm saying when I say that? See, no, you don't, because you're from Pittsburgh. You don't even know that there is a correct side of the road to park on.
What are you talking about?
All right, so...
What do you mean correct?
Okay, thank you, Miles. Now, Miles, I'd expect to not understand this because he can't drive
Give
yet.
it to him.
I can drive.
Well, you shouldn't drive. Legally, you can't drive.
The correct side of the road is whatever side you need to be on.
Yeah, see, that's incorrect. That is not. No, yeah, see, that's wrong.
As long as you've got a parking chair down there, it don't matter.
If it's a two-way road.
Yeah.
And you're on the right side of the road, because that's the way we drive in this country, right? Yeah. And you got to park. You pull over to your side of the road and park. What
if my house is on the left side?
Then you turn around and you make it so that your car is facing the right. Because if you park on the wrong side of the road, that means you have to cross over into the other lane of traffic, which is illegal.
Okay.
But listen exactly.
To Matt.
But okay, he says. I'm not even joking. Every road we turn down, every residential street I turn down, I thought I was on the wrong. I thought I was going the wrong way down a one-way because all the cars were facing me on the right side of the road.
Well,
but I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And I'd stop, and the people are beeping behind me because I'm like, am I going the right way? Where am I? My GPS is taking me all over God's green earth. She couldn't get it right. It's very confusing to my GPS.
Well, one of the most famous sayings in Pittsburgh is you can't get there from here.
Yeah, no kidding.
And now you know why.
No, yeah, okay. So
You
Mad
also
Max.
have to have an understanding of where things used to be.
Yes. Yes.
I don't even have an understanding of where things are.
No.
Like
the easiest way to get directions in Pittsburgh is for
to not go to
somebody to
Pittsburgh.
tell you, like, in relationship to former Pizza Huts.
Yes.
Because those are readily apparent. Yes. Nobody else on God's green earth ever hired an architect to make a roof in that shape.
That's right.
Right. So if it's
no
not a
matter
Pizza
what
Hut,
it is now, you know it used to be a Pizza Hut.
They still haven't changed the building at all.
No, absolutely
They just
not.
put something else in it, and
they
it's still
put a
got the
new
red
coat of
roof.
paint on it. Yeah, that's it.
It's like Hardee's, when Hardee's went out of business and people moved in, you could tell it's an old Hardee's.
Most of them are now CBD shops, but yeah.
Of course. Of course they are.
But listen to Matt scolding Pittsburgh like he's never been to fucking Newark.
Now, Newark doesn't. No, wait a second.
my
Hold
God.
on. First of all, I'm in the suburbs of Pittsburgh observing this, okay? Newark, New
Suburbs.
Jersey is the shithole of the world. So I would imagine.
Oh, I don't know. Patterson's pretty bad.
Oh,
too.
yeah, no. And they're all kind of close together. Like,
Yeah.
it's a shit sandwich. Part of my French, Miles. And so that I don't expect any law and order. But I'm in the suburbs. I'm not even in Pittsburgh itself. I'm in Carnegie. I'm in, where was the other place I was at? Cannonsburg? Cannonsville? What?
Gettysburg. That's where Perry Como is from, I think.
That's exactly right.
Wait, you were all the way down in Cannonsburg?
That's where my hotel was.
Did you get from Carnegie to Kansas?
Yeah, that's a long ways away.
How did I get there?
You can't get there from here.
Was there an old Pizza Hut next to it?
I did see some old pizza.
Interesting fact, since we are on a Civil War podcast, you know who else was from Cannonsburg?
Who?
One of my favorite people from the Civil War, Dr. Jonathan Letterman.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I thought he
Dr.
was
Jonathan
from
Letterman.
Indiana.
No.
Oh, that's David Letterman.
Yes, Dr. Letterman was from Cannonsburg, and they just put a sign up to where his birthplace was.
No
because
kidding.
the building no longer stands there, but they put a
It
sign
used
up.
to be a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, exactly. That's got the
Absolutely.
red roof and everything.
Yeah.
But it was a big deal for all of us in pre-hospital and in EMS because he's considered,
The
one
patron saint.
He's one of the fathers of
Triage.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, the whole system you guys use today.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you guys have like a picture of him in the lounge or anything?
In our hallway.
In the hallway?
In our Life Flight hallway.
Do you really?
Yeah, we actually incorporate him into our training process too when we talk about the history of emergency transport.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is cool.
Really
So you get to talk about Gettysburg.
Take a guess who was instrumental in doing all that.
It had to be you.
They're like, I told them,
Wonderful.
if you're going to make me
you.
talk in class, I'm going to have to incorporate stuff that I know about.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. Is that what you gave your little talk for last week?
No, that was the nursing symposium. It was basically just an average day in the life of a flight paramedic at Life Flight. Yeah.
What, giving speeches to nurses? What do you mean it was an average day?
We had to tell them what we do at Life Flight because people don't know what we do every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, nobody knows what we do.
People
every
don't
day.
know that there's helicopter
No.
ambulances.
No, we're trying to educate people as to what the processes are and what exactly it is that we do because
Right.
it's not just as simple as flying somewhere, picking them up, and flying them somewhere else.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff involved in it, so we're trying to educate people. That's part of, because healthcare in general is having a recruitment problem right now.
Everything is.
But it's hitting us especially hard because all these contract nurses, these travel nurses, are making big money to go elsewhere. So the ones that can't afford to pay those big contracts to these nurses, they're really hurting for people, and we're included in that.
Yeah.
We have a lot of holes right now at work. We're having difficulty staffing all of our helicopters.
Huh.
So one of the processes in working towards fixing that is educating people about what we do.
What is the cause of the shortage? I mean, everybody's complaining about it.
Well, there's always been a nursing shortage. It's been going on for 25, 30 years. But it's getting worse. COVID really made that a lot worse.
It made everything worse. Yeah.
It did.
Except for COVID.
They're a lot of them retired, and a lot of the younger ones that are getting into it are only getting into it for a short time to move on to something else. They're using it as a stepping stone. Nobody does careers in nursing anymore. So
But why? You can make such good money doing that.
Well, and the ones who are making the money are the ones who are traveling. So like I
Right,
said,
yes.
they're traveling out to these bigger contractors at these large metropolitan areas. And unfortunately, Pittsburgh is oversaturated with hospitals. for such
really?
a small area.
Oh my God, yeah.
How many hospitals are there?
There's
tons. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting a hospital in
Really?
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
I didn't see one. I always try to find a hospital in case I ever need it. You
They're
know,
everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, everywhere. I mean, a lot of them got bought up.
UPMC is like 2 square blocks.
I did see a.
that's
it was like a doctor's office. It wasn't a hospital, but I did see a UPMC. doctor's office.
UPMC has bought up a lot of those because they have more money than God.
Yeah.
They just. They've been buying up everywhere. They bought them up out
But
this
they don't
way.
have people to staff them.
Well, they're actually getting into the contract game themselves.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. They have their own in-house contracts now that they're paying these people big money to stay in the system. See, they got smart.
Yeah.
But they can afford to do that.
Right.
So.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I did get to drive through Pittsburgh on the way home. I think because there was a river and there was a bunch of buildings and no greenery. So I assumed that was Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, that could be anywhere.
Yeah. there's 4,000 bridges in that town. I mean,
yeah. Well, you know how I know when you took that picture from the helicopter and posted it?
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I went over one of those bridges yesterday. I knew it was where I was because there's that one building with the pyramid top.
Yeah, that's the Highmark building.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's the people that own us.
And then there's the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette building near there.
Yeah, that's the one that looks like the castle.
Yes.
It's not Post-Gazette. It's Pittsburgh Paint and Glass, PPG.
PPG.
No. There was...
That is across, like, down by Point Park.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and it was right when I was getting off the bridge.
Yeah.
That's where it was. It was right there. And I go, oh, look, it's a Pittsburgh. Yeah. You can get there from there. That you can get to from there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I don't go downtown that much, so.
No,
it just hit me right now. We're talking extensively about Pittsburgh right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come to Gettysburg tomorrow, folks.
And who's not here?
Ronnie Ronstadt.
Yeah.
So, I know. Well,
look what she missed, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm going to have to talk to. I don't know who is it in a court that schedules hearings and stuff. I'm going to have to talk to whoever that is. The clerk.
The clerk.
I'm going to talk to the clerk about
I
that.
gotta tell you, Donnie, one of my favorite views is coming out of the Fort Pitt tunnel.
Oh yeah.
At night.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
that
is so cool.
That was featured in a movie.
Come out of the tunnel and it's like
Oh.
it goes from tunnel bridge downtown.
Yep.
Boom, boom.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
gorgeous.
and you need to know what lane you need to be in before you go into the tunnel.
You've got to switch 8 lanes. You've got to go all the way from the right to all the way to the left in 50 feet.
And if you go the wrong way, can you get shot?
No, you end up on the north side.
You just end up in a completely wrong place and you can't get back there.
Because speaking of Newark, if you go to Newark Airport and you're coming out, there's like, it's like you're coming out of Newark Airport and you can get on like 7 different roads, all in one spot, and there's like this one road, and it's hard to tell from the sign which one to go to. What you want Route 78, but then you go down to like Hell Avenue, and it's just like, okay, get me out of here ASAP. It's scary.
Yeah.
And in Phillipsburg, anything else is bad.
Phillipsburg.
That's one of the directions.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else gets you in trouble.
Right, exactly. Just stay on Phillipsburg and then...
I mean, there's a couple bad parts of Pittsburgh, but it's not
hell of a lot nicer than it was 20 years ago.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I imagine.
It is.
I would like to go back there and explore around, but...
Well, I told you.
Yeah, and
when
you're
you
never
can come
available.
and spend some time.
You're never available. Oh, there you go. We'll get out of the car tour in Pittsburgh.
Hey, I'm all for it. We could go to the Arsenal.
AG Roadshow.
Oh, yeah.
We could go to
Well, Eric said I should go see Soldiers and Sailors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
That's one of the
and-
most overlooked places in Pittsburgh. I wish more people would go there. It's amazing there,
I'll
the
tell you
stuff
what,
that they have.
I really liked the Fort Pitt Museum too.
Yes.
Down at the Point.
I was just going to say that.
haven't been there.
That's really cool.
That's a great museum.
I would love to see it all.
There's
and I
the
know
Heinz.
Ricky Fowler said that we could go on the boat.
Yes.
Of course, I won't be doing that in the winter, but I would like to get a little bit of a life this spring and summer. So
Yeah.
maybe we could do
There's
that.
a Rodman gun down at the Heinz
Dennis
History
Rodman?
Center. Yes.
Or Rodman
Yeah,
Dangerfield.
it's multicolored, right? It's
very colorful.
Very colorful.
Yes.
It also has a wedding dress on it, too.
You mean it's painted different colors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be clear with our language. After I just said Dennis
multicolored,
Rodman,
yes.
you'd make
But Rodman guns were made
Yes,
in
I understand.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
and,
exactly, right.
They have one down there at the Heinz History Center.
Yes.
That's another great place to go.
We have one here
Do you?
in the visitor center.
I haven't been in there in years.
You should go.
I should.
There's stuff in there.
Miles wants to go horseback riding, though.
Oh, yeah. You like horses?
He loves horses.
Have you ridden a horse before, Miles?
Yes.
What
I
was...
just wish I could go faster.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles. Good for you, man. I used to love the ride, but I got too fat. The horse is... I'd get on the horse and he would go, no! Oh! And he'd buck me off.
He's like, get this thing off of me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. I don't need your help on that. Okay.
Give it to him.
He should have his own microphone.
I'm just throwing that out.
You sure can I give you a microphone?
Fine.
Come on, take this microphone. Hold that. Okay, we're gonna just set up a microphone
All
for you
right.
because you're a funny kid, and I think people should hear you. All right, plug that in.
You don't know what you're doing.
I'm gonna make this podcast a night.
You don't know what you're doing.
All right, we're gonna. I don't think anybody's listening anyway. So okay, there you go. All right. All right.
You sound like Bob Uecker in Major League. Nobody's listening anyway.
I don't think anybody cares. Look at the rack on that one. All right. So, all right. Let me see. Talking to the microphone now. Say hi.
Up to your mouth.
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
There
There's
you
little
go.
Miles.
All
Miles, how
right.
old are you?
I'm 9.
You're 9 years old. And what grade is 9? Is that 4th grade?
Yes.
All right, 4th grade. And do you like it?
No.
What don't you like about it?
That's fair.
It's just so hard right now
Yeah, why?
because I'm learning about these stupid composite numbers and all that maths.
Oh man.
I totally forgot
New
about
math.
composite numbers.
New math. See? You're never going to use it.
You're never
right?
gonna use
You're
it.
never going to use it.
You don't need composite numbers to find out how a rocket works or something.
Listen, talking with your hands is fine, but when you're holding a microphone, you got to keep that to your mouth.
I'm
Stop
sorry.
it, Matt.
Yes.
Stop it. You're driving me mad.
You are funny, kid.
I love this child.
Me too. He's a little ball buster.
It's going to be a nightmare in 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
What's going to be a nightmare?
Everything.
Now, where did you go to eat lunch?
What do you mean?
You had lunch today, didn't you?
I forget where we went.
You don't remember where you went?
ABC.
Easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay. And what'd you have at ABC?
I just got a plain cheeseburger.
Just a plain cheeseburger. What do you think you're gonna have? Because we're going there tonight for dinner. So where do you think you're gonna have tonight? Another plain cheeseburger?
Swordfish.
Swordfish.
Yeah, probably.
Now wait. Okay. So this is interesting because before you said I wanted swordfish, but Dad wouldn't let me.
No. He wanted me to order the swordfish so that he could take a piece of it and try it.
Oh.
Well, I've never had swordfish before.
Well,
It's
then
good.
we're going to have to go that way.
Yeah.
Well, you live in Pittsburgh, kid. There's not many swordfish floating around.
There's a couple Allegheny Brown River trout, but that's about it.
So you want to try the swordfish? What is it? Swordfish tacos? What do they have?
No, it's just swordfish.
Like a steak?
Yeah.
I might try that tonight.
And it's only $16.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say.
Only $16.
I'm not going to say where I was because I don't want to shame them because everybody's doing this. But I was somewhere today for lunch, Karen and I got a beer and a little thing of chicken nuggets. Okay. $17.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, is this gold leaf? That you're breading these chicken
Are you
nuggets
charging
with?
me for my gas or
Like,
something?
and I should have looked at the receipt to see exactly what cost what, but I was like, it's $20 for these two little things.
Yeah. Well, when you're paying, $9 for a beer, it adds up quick.
I guess it probably was a $9 beer.
and then
or
you're
something.
paying $5 for tax. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Really?
ridiculous.
You're paying $5 in taxes?
Yeah, probably.
You are.
What more do they want?
Huh?
What more do they want?
They want it all, is what
They
they
do.
want. Yeah.
Eventually
but wait,
they
no,
get it all.
let's get back to you paying taxes. You pay taxes?
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a job.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But you do understand that you don't like them already.
That's
That's important.
Chip off the old blood.
And let nobody ever tell you that it's your patriotic duty to pay taxes. Because the Patriots were against it.
That's right.
Well, they were against taxes that the king levied, but of course they wanted to just have the taxes for themselves. I mean, that's really what it was. But anyway, so, okay. Now, so you like Gettysburg, right?
Oh yeah, I love it.
You love it. And how many times have you been here?
Only actually twice.
Only actually twice.
Wow.
How about not actually?
Oh yeah. I kind of want to go more often.
I think, well, I like this, Miles. And because you know why? I'm always trying to get your dad to come out here more often. You know what he says? No, Miles won't let me. He says, Miles won't let me unless...
Am I 26?
What?
Am I gonna,
What?
Am I gonna have to?
Yeah, you're gonna have to drive me here, buddy.
Why wouldn't I let you come?
Did he just ask if he was 26?
Yeah, what does that mean? I don't understand.
What's 26 about?
What does 26 have to do with
I
anything?
don't know.
That's weird.
Did you say Abe Lincoln?
What?
No, I said, hey, Blinken.
Nobody else gets that except for you, me, and Gary.
What the heck does that mean?
Did you say Abe Lincoln?
No, man, I said, hey, Blinken. That's from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I don't know what the
That
heck
movie's
he's
like
talking
20
about.
years older than you are.
I think it's 20 years older than you are, Eric.
No.
No. When did that come out? 1997?
90s. Yeah, like
It was after
early 90s.
It was after
Home Alone came out.
It was after the Kevin Costner Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because
and I think that was in '91.
Because
I
like,
believe.
unlike
93.
other Robin Hoods, I can
93.
speak with a proper British accent. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's
oh my
right.
God,
90
it is 20 years older than you are.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Look at you, Miles. 20 years younger than a movie.
How about that?
Who ever knew? Now, do you know Bill Etzkorn?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Why?
Oh my God, I love Bill Etzkorn.
Eric knows him.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted to know who you know.
He wanted to be able to push.
I
that
wanted to
button,
press a button.
He,
All right.
he likes to push buttons.
Tell me, yes, I do. Tell me something. What is your favorite thing to do at home when you don't have, your dad telling you to take out the garbage or school work to do, and it's just you and your time? What does Miles like to do?
I like to break out my gun and shoot trees.
All right, you like to break out your gun and shoot
Alrighty.
trees, and you live in an apartment complex, don't you? That's kind of
no. Disclaimer before CYS shows up at my house.
yeah. Come on, no, seriously.
He has a BB gun.
Yeah, I
he likes to
understand
shoot
that.
targets with his BB
Yeah,
gun. What
but
else?
all under adult supervision.
Of course.
You don't just go out there alone.
Most of the time.
Oh, Matt, what are you doing to me?
Please, I'm sorry.
There's just one thing about that gun. A couple weeks ago, it was left out in the rain,
That's you.
and it turned all rusty.
Yeah, now we gotta clean the gun.
You gotta clean it. You gotta take care of your firearms.
That's right.
I know, but I didn't know it was outside.
You left it there, didn't you?
I forgot about it, okay?
You didn't maintain positive control of your weapon.
That's it. Positive control.
Incorrect.
That's right.
You'll shoot your eye out.
And people will shoot you.
Do we have like a tour or something this weekend?
Yeah, tomorrow. There's a
We
tour
do.
tomorrow.
Are you going to go on the tour? Do you want to be one of the people in the color guard?
I don't know.
You get to carry the flag.
Say no.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Cindy, you got another member of the color guard there. She's not even listening. Okay. Now, have you seen the movie Gettysburg, Miles?
No, I haven't, and I really want to see it.
Donald Aloysius Copper. How have you not made your child watch that?
Because I want to teach him the right way about
Hey,
Gettysburg.
In the right way. What are you talking about?
Listen.
Oh.
Listen. You can skip the movie. We can tell you how it ends.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, you're
Robbie
trying,
Lee dies.
You're trying to turn my kid into another Cam over here. Is what you're doing.
No. Why would you?
I love this podcast.
Aldersman, Protestant.
So listen, you need to be initiated into the Getty's Nerd community, okay?
Getty's Nerd.
That's what we call ourselves.
That's what they call themselves.
Okay? You need to be initiated, and what we're going to do is we're going to initiate you here with this. Now, first you need to learn how to say the official Addressing Gettysburg greeting, which is Alderson Broderson, okay? Here's what it sounds like when properly said.
Alderspin, Broderson.
Alderspin Broderson, okay? One more time.
Alderspin, Broderson.
Alderspin. Now, I know you're too young to have ever been drinking alcohol, so you don't know what it's like to slur your speech. But I want you to listen to the beginning.
Alderspin, Broderson.
Alderspin. Alderspin. Broderspin. Okay, so let's try that again. So let's say I meet you on the street and we know we're fellow Getty's nerds. I say, Alderson Broderson, Miles, and you say?
Alderson Broderson?
Very good. Very good.
Otterspin Protestant.
Otterspin Protestant.
Otterspin Protestant.
I sound like I'm choking on something.
Otterspin Protestant.
I cannot say that.
All right, you can keep practicing. Here's one more time.
Otterspin Protestant.
And so here, I hereby dub thee Sir Miles, the dork of the dorks in the Addressing Gettysburg community. And here, there's a little something in here for you, okay? And it's going to make no sense to you, but you can have it. There you are.
Let's see.
Oh, wait, that's the Raquel Welch one. No. Wrong one. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's for you. All right, there you go. Now, what is that, Miles? That is a poster of all of the emblems that our friend Ty DeWitt out there has made. Let me see. I'll show the audience. For this year's Get Out of the Car Tour season.
There you
all right?
go.
Look at that. Look
Very
at these
nice.
beautiful things. And for those of you watching at home who said, oh, maybe we'll go next month, and you never came to one, you could have had every one of these as a sticker. Collect all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3,
Take some
4,
years
5,
to
6.
collect all them
6. Collect all
stickers.
6. So, Miles, here, let me give you.
He tried to argue with me about numbers.
Catholic school
He
math.
doesn't even remember how many tours we've done this year.
Thanks for that.
I don't even remember what day it is today. All right, and I hope you enjoy the tour tomorrow.
Okay.
I hope you brought some good walking shoes, and I hope you're ready to carry that flag at least for a little bit. It's quite an honor. A lot of people consider it a big honor. In fact, 2 grown men last month got in a fist fight over who got to carry the flag next. That's true. That's true. And Eric had to get in and break them up.
Wow.
Yeah, it was tough. We almost went from 93 to 91 people. What happened? You all right? All right. Very good. All right. So now let me just.
What's going on?
No. We'll just sit here and watch Miles go through all his tribulations and everything like that. Okay.
This weekend, where the action is.
What's there to do and see when you're in town this weekend? Here's Valerie, Veronica, to fill you in.
It's all covered.
Oh my God, they're taking this out. Oh, it's so unnatural, and this is going to look horrible, and this is bad, and how can they do that? That looks slippery, and this looks bad, and that's a bad color, and oh my God.
And that was the news with Veronica. No. So, of course, this weekend, the only thing that matters, ladies and gentlemen, is our Get Out of the Car tour, the final one of the 2022 season, and maybe, perhaps, the final one forever. You might have to just come to the tour to hear why. So better get your ass out here because you may never get to do this again. Okay, so that's about it. Mike, go ahead.
Wow.
Parking situation.
Oh, thank you very much, Mike. Okay, so yes, we're parking. Everybody meet in lot number 3 here at the Visitor Center. We're going to try to consolidate people. So if you have room in your car and you're willing to carpool, please, let us know. And we're going to try to fit as many people as we can into as few cars as possible because we are, again, going down to the south end of the field, which is all, as they say, fakakta, because it is, what was that? Was that you? What show do you think you're on?
Howard Stern.
Exactly. This is not Howard Stern. We are I'm actually jealous that you get to burp because there's sometimes I really want to let one out, but I did. Eric. See, Eric doesn't care. Eric's doing scorched earth right now. He doesn't care. Yeah.
I warned you about
She
giving
said,
him a
I'm going to burn
microphone.
this mother down. And I said, you better not. You better not.
Miles.
Yeah.
I want you to say Alderson brought us into the person on the phone right now. Say it. Go ahead.
Alderson Bronson.
I like how it was like a Scottish accent.
Real funny, Matt.
Hey! How you doing, Cam?
I'm trying to get to Gettysburg. I'm fighting the Friday night day tour to 500.
What are you herding cattle? What is that? What is that? A moo or are you? Stop hitting the rumble strip,
You're
Cameron.
supposed to stay in between the lines.
You didn't say which lines.
Cameron, what are you doing?
I'm driving up to Gettysburg. I got caught when I was speaking breakfast. Nobody can drive these things.
What?
Hot.
You got what?
I got caught in a traffic jam.
Is he curse? Is he saying
Caught in a
something
traffic
obscene?
jam?
Oh, caught in a traffic jam.
Yeah.
I thought he was saying something obscene. Well, Cameron, that's great.
Yeah, to you it might be.
I like Miles' little color commentary here.
Call me a little again, Matt.
At least I don't have to do it today.
I wasn't calling you little. I was saying I like. Never mind.
Never mind.
So Cameron, what's going on with you?
Driving up to Gettysburg.
Cameron, listen.
He
Can
said
you
that
take
already.
Can you take it off a speakerphone, please, and put it up to your damn ear?
I think he's Bluetooth enabled.
Oh, is that Bluetooth?
Yeah, I think that's his car's Bluetooth.
It sounds like it's under the hood.
It depends on what his service is like. No.
Here he's calling from the space station again. Hey, Cam, you're a big West Virginia history guy, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the WVU murders? The 2 girls get decapitated
Oh boy.
back in 1970. Was that you?
I wasn't even born in the 1970s.
Likely story.
I feel like I'm on the Chris Farley show. You remember? You remember when those 2 girls got decapitated in West Virginia? Was that you?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
That was awesome.
Go ahead. I'll play Cam. You play me. Go.
Okay, go.
You remember when those 2 girls in West Virginia were decapitated?
No.
Was that you?
No, I wasn't even born then.
All right, Cameron, you coming up here to see us tonight at ABC?
Yeah, that's the plan.
All right, so we're all going to go somewhere else. La Bella Italia, where do we want to go?
Let's go to California.
I'm just teasing you, Cameron. Cameron, listen, Cameron, there's a young man I want you to inspire when you get here because I know you are inspirational. And I want you to teach him something that very few people can do except for you. And I'm going to give him an example of it, and I want you to just prepare yourself. Here we go. All right, Cam, I want you to teach him how to do your train whistle. Is that all right?
It's harder than it sounds.
It doesn't sound easy. I'll tell you. Can you try to? Let's try to do this now. Miles, can you try this right now?
No.
No. Just I'll try it with you. All right, this is his voice. He's actually doing that with his voice. So we got to do a high note. So let's go. Woo! Okay, now we got to make it like rough. Oh, did you hear it? All right, so we go. Oh, I can't do that.
I can't either.
I swear, I cannot do that if I try.
He has, because the human voice is not able to do 2 notes at once, but somehow he's doing it. It's amazing.
It's probably rare or something.
It is definitely rare.
I would say.
I couldn't do that.
No, not many people. And you're a very talented vocalist, so if you can't do it, nobody can. Cameron, there he is.
There
he is.
Is that Cameron, or is he going past a railroad crossing? We don't know.
Don't know.
Okay.
Cameron, listen. I remember you were telling me that you did some substitute teaching in the band class a couple of weeks ago.
No, never did.
That's not what you told me. You did, and you sent me an MP3 because you were so proud that you're not a musician, but you somehow got them to learn a little bit of the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Here it is. And that's actually a senior in high school level.
Seriously.
All right, Cam, we're going to be at ABC in a little bit, so we'll see you there, okay?
All right.
All right, bring your train whistle teaching hat because we're going to learn how to do it. All right, Cameron? All right, thank you.
Hey, you missed a good show. You missed a good show Wednesday.
A good show on Wednesday. Oh, you mean your talk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody's now got to meet my girlfriend, but you.
I know. Well, are you bringing her tonight?
No.
Yeah, I don't think she exists.
My father. What?
I don't think she exists.
No one does.
Me and Miles do not think Sweet Janelle exists. We've never seen her or heard her. And every time you come around, you don't bring her, except
What's
for
her
when
name?
I'm not here. Sweet Janelle.
Wow.
When was the first time you kissed?
I can't remember that. I don't remember that.
You don't remember the first time you kissed?
No, because there's been so many.
Oh. How about the first time you said, I love you? Do you remember the first time you said you loved her?
I think so.
Cameron, I think I'm going to bed. I'm tired. No, hold on, don't go off yet. I want to tell you something. And I took a long time practicing, so if you just give me your undivided attention for a moment. Okay, go ahead, Cameron. Well, I just want to say, I love you. What do you say to that?
What? I'm going to put white.
Janelle, what do you say to that? Hello? She's asleep. Oh, damn it, she fell asleep. At least I got some practice.
Karen, it's all right. I'm a coward when it comes to that stuff. Don't worry about it. All right, listen, really, we have to get going. We have to get our name on the list over there because apparently Jeff has not left yet to do that. So now the whole group has to go and stand there like a bunch of idiots. I said 6 o'clock, Jeff. It's 6:20. All right, Cam, meet us at ABC. All right, bud?
All right, I will.
All right, Alderson Broderson, we love you. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We hope to see you tomorrow. We hope to see you tomorrow at the tour. Miles.
Yeah.
It was great to talk to you and have you on the show. You're a very funny young man. Anytime you want to come back and join us, you just let your father know that he needs to bring you here, okay?
Okay, but next time we're taking a plane.
Okay.
Plane.
All right. He's like,
Why don't you just borrow one of the helicopters from Dad's work?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't need math for that.
No.
It's all automated.
Do that.
Okay? Autopilot and everything.
Yeah, everything.
It does all the yawn and all the other stuff that they do. And
Yep.
your attitude and altitude and pitch and everything. It takes care of it for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. All right.
And all that
Anyway, that's
stuff.
it. Thank you all for coming out here. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Mike, for sitting in for Ronnie. Ronnie, I'm just teasing you. Of course, you know I love you, and that's it. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.
Addressing Gettysburg Today is hosted by Matt Callery and Veronica Brestensky, Esquire. Produced by Eric, the producer, Moni. Applause led by Owen Clapper. Guests of Addressing Gettysburg Today stay wherever they want. That's not our concern. To be a guest on the show, send an email to eric@addressinggettysburg.com. Addressing Gettysburg broadcasts from the Gettys Bike Tour Studios. Get a 15% discount on your next tour with Gettys Bike. I'm Huevos Grande, the voice of Addressing Gettysburg Today. Thanks for listening.
The bitches up for food. He even let those little kids touch him to the extent of nipples.
There were many Union men who wept with joyful tears when they saw the honored flag they had not seen for years. Hardly could they be restrained from breaking forth in cheers.
Got out of
While we were marching through Georgia, hurrah, hurrah, we bring you my blood. Hurrah, hurrah, the flag makes us free. So we sang the chorus from Atlanta to the sea. While we were marching through Georgia, while we were marching through Georgia, while we were marching through Georgia.
If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck,